One of the wonderful things about this time of year is the wonderful crops of citrus fruit, in particular lemons. I've just been out picking some from one of my trees and you can't even tell where I've picked them from. It makes sense when you've got so many lemons to preserve them in some way, and one of the ways I'm going to do today is making preserved lemons. It's a way of keeping them, and that they have a salty flavour which really adds to those Mediterranean dishes, Moroccan, Middle Eastern, tagines, all those kinds of things. I like to add some to my tartare sauce, just chopped up finely. So I'm just going to show you quickly how to do it. So what you need is fresh lemons, obviously, that have been washed and dried. And try and pick a lemon that's around about the size of your jar. Sterilise the jars in an oven at about 130 for 20 minutes or so. And then also all you need is some salt. Some of the coarse sea salt, not the iodised version. So firstly, just cut your lemons in 4, but not all the way through. Just so they're like that. Alright, and firstly a little bit of salt in the bottom of the jar, and then I like to hold this over a bowl or something because you end up with salt everywhere. Another spoonful like this in the middle of your lemon, and just kind of squeeze it like that, and then I'm going to try and squeeze it into the jar. Let's see how we go, if I can get it in there. Otherwise you can cut it, you see juice goes everywhere, but that doesn't matter. What the preserving does, the salt, is softens the lemon rind. It makes it quite different flavour for those sort of dishes. Right, now I'm going to sprinkle a little bit more salt, and then another lemon. I might just try with half of one this time, so about the same amount. So it's quite a lot of salt, but of course that's all rinsed off when you go to use them. Pop that in. And I think I can probably put another one on top of that. So a bit more salt. And we'll just squeeze it in. So don't worry about squeezing it in, it just doesn't damage the lemons at all. There we are. And some of the juice will come out. So once you've got it to like about that level, I need to put some lemon juice in. The way I'm squeezing it, it's actually coming up as lemon juice anyway. But just a little bit more lemon juice. Don't worry about pips because they go, you take that out later. And then just a little layer of olive oil or some other type of oil on top. That just helps to seal it. Now if you're using an ordinary jar, sterilise the lids by pouring boiling water over them. With this jar I've just sterilised the ring so that I can then put it on top of the jar. So I'll just hold it over there, or on here, and close it. Now, oops, I forgot something. My bay leaf, there we are. It's not strictly necessary, but it does look quite nice, especially if you're giving them away as gifts. I haven't quite got it down the side. I'll remember for the next ones. This won't be ready now for probably a couple of months. So you just need to put them away in a cool, dark place and just wait patiently. When you come to use them, all you use is the peel. You don't use the flesh. It's rinsed and then chopped up to go into the dishes that you want. So there we are, the preserved lemons. I've got a whole lot more jars that have been sterilised over here, and I'm going to do a fair lot of these ones here. Remembering the bay leaf this time. It's a nice thing to give away as gifts because sometimes people don't get round to doing these, and then suddenly you need preserved lemons for a recipe, and that's right, someone gave me some a while ago, so you've got them in the cupboard.